We often look at the night as a time of silence. We see the stars and the moon and the calm. We think that the world is simply going to sleep, and that the dangers are only in the dark shadows. But the night has a reality that we cannot see. It is a time when the curtains of the unseen thin. It is a time when the armies of Iblis begin to move, and when the creatures of the dark find their strength. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was the most aware. He was a man who saw the world through divine light. He understood the dangers that roam when the sun sets, and he gave us a specific set of security protocols. He told us about a secret war that happens in our homes, a war that involves something as simple as an oil lamp, or a mouse scurrying across the floor in the dark. And he warned us about the Shaitan's lantern. The Prophet, peace be upon him, gave a direct command in the authentic narrations of Bukhari and Muslim. He said, when the night falls or when it is evening, keep your children close to you at that specific hour. For at that time the Shaitan and his army spread. They move across the earth looking for a place to stay. And they enter the homes that are not protected by diker, looking for any gap or any opening to cause chaos. But the Prophet did not stop at just keeping children inside. He gave us 4 specific actions to do before we sleep. Actions that act as a spiritual and physical firewall, protecting our wealth and our bodies and our soul. He said, cover your vessels and tie your water skins and close your doors and extinguish your lamps. These are the 4 pillars of the nightly sunnah, each one carrying a secret protection you might not know. Let us look closely at the command to extinguish the light. In our modern world, we have electric bulbs and LEDs, but in the time of the Prophet they used oil and wicks, a small flame that stayed burning throughout the night. The Prophet, peace be upon him, called the mouse a name. He called it al-Fusika, or the little sinner. This is a very strange title for a small rodent until you understand its relationship with the Shaitan. The Prophet revealed a terrifying possibility in the Hadith. He said the Shaitan might direct the mouse to the lamp. The mouse will pull the burning wick onto the floor, and it will set the entire house on fire while you sleep. The Shaitan cannot manifest a hand to pick up the fire. He cannot physically burn your house down with his touch, so he uses the little sinner to do his dirty work, turning a small animal into a tool of total destruction. When you leave a light burning unnecessarily at night, you are leaving a window of opportunity for the enemy. In the past, it was the fire of a lamp and a mouse, but the principle remains the same in the modern world. Leaving things open attracts the attention of the Jinn. They are attracted to the activity and the energy of humans. And when we sleep, we are in a state of vulnerability. Our souls are partially taken away from our bodies. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said that the Shaitan, he does not open a door that has been closed, and he does not uncover a vessel that has been covered, provided that the name of Allah was mentioned over it. This is a massive secret of the spiritual world. The Shaitan is blocked by the mention of the name. A simple piece of wood over a cup is enough to stop him, if you said Bismillah when you placed it there. There's another reason why we cover our things at night. A reason that sounds like a medical mystery from the sky. The Prophet, peace be upon him, mentioned a specific night, a night that occurs only once every single year. He said that on one night in the year, a plague descends, a sickness or a disease that falls from the heavens, and it does not pass over an uncovered vessel or skin, except that some of that disease falls directly into it. We do not know which night of the year this is. It could be in the summer or the winter or the spring. So the only way to stay safe is to follow the sunnah, to cover everything every single night of your life. This is the divine preventative medicine of the Prophet, a way to protect your health from the unseen illnesses that the doctors might not be able to diagnose or cure, because their origin is not from the earth but the sky. You might ask, if I have electric lights, do I still turn them off since there is no wick for a mouse to pull onto the floor? The answer lies in the spirit of the prophetic advice, which is to minimize the openness of the house at night. Sleeping in complete darkness is better for the soul. It allows the body to rest as Allah intended in the Quran. We have made the night as a covering for you, and it prevents the Shaitan's lantern from attracting Jinn. Furthermore, leaving lights on is a form of israf or waste, and the Quran tells us that the wasteful are the brothers of the Shaitan who loves excess and ruin. Turning off the lights is an act of humility and obedience. It is a way of saying, I trust Allah to protect me in the dark. I do not need the false security of a glowing bulb. I have the Ayatul Kursi and the Bismillah, and these are brighter than any lantern man can make. Imagine a Shaitan walking through the streets of your city. He is looking for a home to enter and cause a divorce. He is looking for a home to enter and cause a fight, or a home where he can cause a fire or a theft. He reaches your front door and he tries to push it open, but you close that door while saying Bismillah. He finds it as solid as a mountain that cannot be moved, because the name of Allah acts as a lock he cannot pick. He then looks for a window or an open container of food. He wants to eat from your wealth and bring you poverty, but you covered your pots and your water with the name. And he turns away in frustration and anger and hunger and hunger. He calls out to his fellow demons and he says to them, there is no place for you to stay tonight in this house, and there is no food for you to eat in this house. You have defeated the army of darkness with simple habits. Following these rules changes how you feel about your home. It turns your house into a fortress of light and safety. It removes the anxiety and the fear of the what if, because you have put your trust in the best of protectors. The night is no longer a time of fear for the believer. It is a time of intimacy with the Lord and deep rest, safe from the little sinner and the lanterns of the devil, and safe from the diseases that fall from the stars. We must teach these habits to our children tonight. Teach them that the Bismillah is their primary weapon, and that turning off the lights is a holy ritual, a way to close the door on the face of the enemy. Do not be lazy when you feel tired at the end of the day. Do not leave the dishes uncovered in the sink for the night. And do not leave the doors unlocked or the lights burning. Take those 5 minutes to secure your eternity. The world is becoming more and more connected to the dark. People are inviting Jinn into their homes through many ways, through forbidden music, and through images, and through images, and through sins. The least we can do is keep the physical sunnah of safety. Turn off your lights and say your morning and evening adhkar. Cover your food and your water and your children. And know that the Prophet, peace be upon him, loved us. He did not want a single one of us to suffer a house fire. He did not want a single one of us to be touched by a jinn. So he gave us the keys to the invisible locks of the world. Use them tonight and sleep in the peace of the angels, while the Shaitan stays outside in the cold and the dark. We ask Allah to protect our homes and our families. We ask Him to save us from the little sinner and its fire. We ask Him to grant us health from the diseases of the night, and to keep us firm on the sunnah of His messenger. May your night be blessed and your sleep be deep, and may your home be a palace of light in the eyes of Allah, even when the lanterns are out and the world is still, because the light of Iman never truly fades away.